Welcome to 91 Reasons, a pop culture fueled rocket into the far reaches of nerd culture. Featuring your hosts, Jeff, Rachel, Luna, Austin, and Josie. It's Tucker time.
All right, here we are. It's Thanksgiving 2018. Every one of you are getting older.
Yes.
Austin
Sadly
was born in 2000, so this might be the last big Thanksgiving you have at home.
I know.
Luna, this might be the last Thanksgiving you have at home.
I hope so.
Josie,
Sadly, I'm here for a while.
You're here for a while. You've got at least 4 more before you rebel and run off in the middle of the night. So, at this moment in time, what are we thankful for?
Memes.
Memes? That's fine. That's what you wrote on the tree?
Yeah, memes.
Be thankful for your family. Not everybody has a family like this. You kids are extraordinarily lucky that your parents stayed together. A lot of people don't.
I am thankful for food that cooks itself.
What does that mean?
I never used to eat things with all instant potatoes, instant stuffing, even the turkey was cooked.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thankful for all these. It's the best thing to happen to
I
most
stirred it up and put a spoon in them.
Luna, how about you?
I don't know.
It was really good.
What are we having, Rachel?
Well, on my plate is turkey, mashed potatoes, gravy, macaroni and cheese, stuffing, and dinner rolls.
Mm-hmm.
This is like the ASMR episode.
I know.
Just chewing.
Who's thankful for Smash Brothers?
I'm
What color is
thankful
it?
for going Black Friday shopping tonight. I'm thankful to have the money
That's
to do
Luna's
it.
handwriting.
Probably me. It's
We're
still not
trying to
out
get
yet.
the money.
2 more
Yeah,
weeks.
you're going shopping. For Christmas?
Yep. We always sell a ton of stuff and make the money to go shopping tonight. I wait all year for this, and I usually get almost the entire Christmases will be done shopped tonight. So
This has been an odd Thanksgiving. It's definitely something. I mean, I'm walking it. I didn't think I'd be walking this Thanksgiving, so I'm going to do all the Black Friday madness.
You want to work. You beg them to work.
Here's the thing. If I don't look, I feel bad. I feel like I have to, you know? I want to make money. I want to have a nice paycheck. And I want to buy stuff on Friday. That too. I've kind of got my eyes on something I hope I can get, so...
Is it a Red Ryder BB gun?
Yes, I'll shoot my eye out, kid. No, I made a really strange decision this Black Friday. I, despite being excited for it for some time, have decided to have an inner turmoil and decide that I don't need Super Smash Brothers. This has sent Luna into a coma, who has been in shock for the past few weeks over it. But the bottom line is...
Albert doesn't understand.
Albert, if you're listening, you'll also...
sent me into such shock that I had to buy my own Switch, because it means I can't move shop his copy.
Oh.
Yeah. And I mean, the thing is, going into this year, I just got my Nintendo Switch last Christmas. So going in January, I kind of expected this to be the year of that system. And it was. It definitely was. But not for the reasons I expected. I didn't really become the Nintendo fanboy I thought I would be. And I kind of fell in love with these bizarre alternative games.
Now that we're a gaming podcast, Austin, how are the Nintendo stock prices doing this week? And what's on top of the eShop?
See, I stopped listening to all that stuff. I guess what I'm saying is, as I move forward, I find myself wanting less products and more stuff that allows me to create things. I create my own characters. I write plots for my own comic books I want to make next year.
He writes fan fiction.
I do. I mean, I work on my own character designs. And
More
going
turkey
forward...
yet, Josie?
Do you write Voltron / fiction?
Oh, God,
More.
no.
No.
Though I am pretty
Yes,
upset, for those listening, I got to make a pretty cool Voltron piece a few months ago, and it was supposed to be for my sister's birthday.
And then you told me what it
The
was!
printing company
I
messed it
wasn't
up.
supposed to know what it was.
Josie,
And I
2
never
little
got
pieces
it.
enough, or you want more?
Oh, yes.
Who needs more? Anybody yet? One month?
No.
No?
Anyways,
Rolls, I can throw roll.
it's
Need a roll, babe?
now, in November,
You ready
and
to
I
catch?
haven't gotten my
Oh,
birthday
you
present.
missed. It's
It is
falling
on the floor.
I'll eat that one.
It's got a hair on it now.
Give it to me.
It's fine.
Give this to Dad. We have a whole other bag of rolls, people.
I'll shoot it
They're
away.
called rolls, not throws. You roll it to your friend.
Haha.
It's a long table. Okay.
It has 3 centerpieces.
Yeah?
3.
I like decorations.
I've been doing well in college and taking graphic design classes.
I've been hating school.
I've been doing well in college, too, also.
Yep. This is my son. He owns
So
his own
much they
factory
pay you
downtown.
It's weird to think this was the same year I was going to school and working on this paper. I mean, it's just been a long year. been probably the longest year of my life. I mean, there's just a lot happening.
I kind of forgot. It's been like 2 years since 2016. I don't remember 2017 at all.
2017 was...
So fast. It was like...
It was boring.
This was a year? No, this wasn't a year.
I was really unimpressed by it because looking back, I didn't experiment and try anything new.
When?
2017?
Didn't you fly to Seattle?
That was the big moment, yes, was flying to Seattle. But when I think of 2017, what happened? Other than that, nothing. Seattle was 2017. Those 3 days defined the whole year. Flying somewhere and breaking my fear of flight. Meeting Grandpa Dad, if you're listening to this, an incredible father figure to me.
Are you sure you don't want to have more macaroni?
That was an amazing weekend. But I played it too safe the rest of the year. And I'm happy that this year I tried new things. I published a school paper, I got in an art show, I got 2 jobs, I took some art classes in college. It has been eventful, to say the least.
You know what this has become?
Let's talk about Austin.
No, this is that
The Austin
dinner
cast.
at the end of Big Brother.
Oh my
They all sit and
god.
talk about it.
Look,
I don't
once
miss
again,
Caitlin.
This is kind of my problem.
Hashtag I
is-
miss Caitlin.
It's just like this in class. I go on and on about myself because nobody else will chime in. Somebody
No,
say something.
we're all listening. It's
I would
great.
love to meet Austin's professor at school. For one of his classes, Austin really likes him, so he signed up for 2 classes with this guy in the spring. He's going to have Austin every day, all day.
You had an hour and a half yesterday to go meet him. What'd you do?
Crash a class? What are you talking about?
You wait and go, oh, hi, I'm Austin's mom at the end.
Little Beverly.
Oh god.
Is there back to school night for college?
Let me just say that my professors are actually very cool. I was really intimidated by them at first. I'm only starting to finally kind of bond with them near the end. Because, I mean, they've done stuff. One of them is, he does movie posters. He did all the Lord of the Rings films. He worked on every poster. He did promotional work for every Lord of the Rings film. He has all sorts of cool work. And the other one, my other professor, he works at Disney. And, I mean, he has such an amazing portfolio. I can't believe all the stuff he's done. He was talking yesterday.
Give me 1 second, let me know.
About what?
He designed the entire toy line for Wall-E. That was his project.
Did you tell him what a Wally nut you are?
Is he responsible for those little crappy flat figures?
I should let
Probably,
you
yeah.
taken the picture of you with after your birthday where you had a billion Wally toys
I
around you.
I would have, but here's the thing. I had to leave early that day, so I had to explain that to him. Yeah. But, yeah, that's weird to think about, as my teacher designed a lot of my childhood, which is weird. Huh. He also apparently worked on Pee-wee's Playhouse, so I wonder what he did for that.
The show or the toy line?
Probably the toy line. He's a toy designer, that's his background.
I'm getting full and I don't want to be. I have to have more mashed potatoes. It's a must. And at least one more roll.
I can afford to eat the whole meal since the donuts are
Do you
gone,
need a refill yet?
which is a tragedy.
I guess. I don't know if I have more food to go with it, though.
Well, you can have more if you want another piece.
I don't know if I'm...
Or a roll. Or anything.
I'll have a roll.
Come
Why
on,
we're
Denise.
here
Well-
recording this? Can we talk about Wreck-It Ralph 2?
No, it's I don't want to hear
Wreck-It
your
Ralph
negativity.
I did not say anything about negativity. I did not say negativity. I just said discussion.
Discussion that will end in
Okay,
negativity.
so for our Thanksgiving holiday, we went and saw Ralph Breaks the Internet.
I wanted to see Grinch.
The Grinch movie looks really bad.
It looks bad.
I don't care. It's
It
Grinch.
looks like they thought of like a dozen jokes, and they stretch out each joke to be like a 10-minute long bit that goes on for too
Instead
long.
of judging a
And then
movie
they
you
just strung
haven't
them
seen
together.
and don't know anything about, how about you talk the one you actually saw?
It was really good, and despite what Austin's gonna say, it was really
Get
good.
it now.
And
It was
Austin
really good
just-
for the first 2/3, and then it should have ended.
Yeah, yeah.
One more than that. Do you want mashed gravy?
Yeah, a little bit.
Awkward silence. I don't think they should have done the whole virus thing. I think that was stupid.
It felt rushed.
Is that
I
good?
feel like that could have been its own movie.
Anyone else need corn? Stuffing?
Somebody's review online was
Anything
like,
up?
they were shocked that it didn't have a villain, and then when it did have a villain, it was a very unexpected villain.
When you're done eating, I could take your plate so you have room to color on your placemat. And
At least there was no Disney villain twist.
Did you write all the
Jesus
things you're
Christ.
thankful for? Austin played tic-tac-toe on his own, which was...
On his own.
One person
That's
tic tac toe.
Yep, he did.
I'm just drawing on it.
Oh, you get to decorate the turkey?
Yeah.
If you want. I
So,
do.
Josie, what's the plot of Ralph Breaks the Internet?
So, Wow, there's so many. There's like 3 different plots.
Like, that's a problem with the movie right now.
Okay, so the first plot...
3 TV show episodes strung together into a
Exactly.
movie.
Okay, so the first plot
That's a really good
is
picture. I like
that her game is broken, so they have to go to eBay to find a new one, and they accidentally bid too much on it, so they have to make a whole bunch of money, and that's the first plot.
That to me was a good movie.
Yeah.
I don't think it needed more than that.
Isn't it about friendship? The whole thing that this was about.
Yeah, it was about friendship and about being such good friends that you don't need to see each other anymore.
Right. That you don't have to live by each other. to be
Right.
friends.
It's a long distance romance.
I was confused by the online because in video game arcades now, arcade games have Wi-Fi now. You download tracks onto your racing games, you download fighters onto it.
Litwax or whatever it's called is a vintage arcade.
It is vintage, which is what confused me. When I read the plot description, I thought it meant Sugar Rush was going to get DLC. They were going to connect to online, and online players were going to join Sugar Rush.
They could have done that, except Vanellope's longing wouldn't have been there.
Yeah.
I do like that they put the old man guy in the referee shirt
Yeah, they made him Walter Day.
to make him refer him or be like him or refer to him, whatever.
This movie had Walter Day and Stanley.
This movie
How about
needed a
that?
Billy Mitchell human character that everyone could hate.
I love that our theater went crazy when Stanley.
I know, everyone started clapping.
That was nice.
Yes, it was a full crowd. We went opening night. Not only was it opening night, but it was
was.
$5 night, so it was
You have no
packed.
idea. Forever to get popcorn. I'm getting full.
I think it was very, the crowd was very sad and alienating because everyone laughed at every joke and roared, and I just kind of sat there in silence.
The princesses were the best part of the whole movie.
They were really
They
good.
stole it.
Stole it.
Stole
I
it?
want to see a movie just about them.
Yeah, that was very funny.
I thought it was miserable. I'm sorry.
Why do
They
you say
made a
that?
Fortnite joke!
Why was it miserable?
Or did you see this morning, Josie? Wreck-It Ralph showing up in Fortnite.
Stop. Why?
If you watch the screen, the video screen for like 20 minutes, he runs by real quick.
And to bring things full circle with our lives, I think a good comparison to make with the princess scenes and the whole Disney plot in general is Shrek. We watched Shrek the other
Shrek was so good.
and Shrek is a statement on the Disney company.
I don't remember
That's-
it being that good. It was actually really good. I liked it.
What?
Shrek.
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 But Shrek is a statement on Disney. It destroys every one of their fairy tales by ruining the princesses and all of Disney and making it into a big joke.
The wobble eyes on my
And-
t-shirt keep getting in my way.
Well, I was shocked that they would allow their own company to ruin
And
the
that's what I was gonna
princesses
say
like
is-
that.
When DreamWorks does it, it comes across as actually funny and clever. Like, here they are doing this joke on Disney. It's impressive. When Disney's doing it themselves, it comes across more confusing. Like, why are you deteriorating your brand like that? Why are
The
you...
funniest was when Meridia tried to talk,
Yeah.
and no one could understand her, and
She's from the other studio.
she's from the other
I'm
studio.
like, this show,
I was just really confused. Like, I didn't think any of the jokes
When I was a
worked.
kid, they were so strict that if they had the princesses on the packaging of a toy together, they weren't allowed to look in the same direction as each other. They can't acknowledge the other one's
That was true.
existence.
That was in effect.
Well, because in reality,
you want more
they
corn?
live hundreds of years
No.
apart. It doesn't work. You can't have them all in the same. But this was an online quiz. Which princess is your best friend? So it worked out pretty well. And I'm sure they must have had a lot of meetings whether they were going to allow that scene in there at all. It was very funny.
I love thinking.
Elsa was wearing LuLaRoe. It was very nice. Right?
Yeah.
They were all wearing LuLaRoe. They all had the leggings with
And
that look.
Tiana, is that her name? Tiana?
I have no clue.
She was drinking Starbucks.
Yeah, I saw that.
The only chuckle I got during the princess
Chuckle?
is I think
Chuckle.
Cinderella was drinking out of a 90s Disneyland cup. The all blue one with the little white castles all over it. They served at the park. I'm like, oh, that's clever.
I like when she broke her shoe and was used as a weapon.
Oh, I'm on all those Disney cos group plays, and our girls were cosplaying it,
Oh,
and
dude, those
they made
characters.
the glass broken shoe.
Well, of course they have.
Care.
Of course
Like,
they
dang, that
have.
happened.
Best
I
is,
buy top vinyls of all of them.
I can't say her name because it's really hard to say, but the one who sleeps a lot, her shirt says Nap Queen.
I can't
Josie?
say that one either.
What about Josie, who sleeps a lot? Aurora?
Aurora.
Name.
It sounds like your mouth
Your
doesn't
name
work
is hard
like
to
that.
say. Get a new name.
The Aurora Borealis
I don't like that name. It just sounds ugly. It doesn't
in your
work.
kitchen.
Sorry to all.
I do think
Aurora
I would have had a
out
more
there, but-
positive experience with this movie if I just watched it at home at Netflix in 2 weeks from now. I hate the movie theater.
Well, you're not a person for the movie theater. You were so
No.
rude grabbing that woman's seat. I thought she was going to smack you.
We couldn't get through. I thought
I
he was
couldn't
gonna
get
fall.
through.
They
I
make those
thought-
aisles.
You did fall at the end.
Tiny.
I did fall, yes.
But me and Josie, when we came in, saw those people, and we're like, oh, we'll go around the other side.
Well,
You don't have a part of your brain that tells you to go
no,
on the other side.
I did that the first time because there were tourists.
No, he was bothering the person in the row in front of us.
Oh, in
I
front
had
of
to
us.
Yeah.
take the right side and trample everybody because on the left side there was
Get a
group-
trample, everybody.
Let me explain. There was a group of international tourists who had hiking backpacks on the ground and they had to lift it up every time I came through. I didn't want them to do that. So I thought, well, at least I'll trample the other people, and I went.
I never got up during the movie.
Me either.
I considered walking multiple times. There were points I would just be like, I'd be happier on my phone outside the mall. This is just miserable.
So at the end of Ralph Breaks the
I
Internet,
forgot, man. I already forgot the movie.
Vanellope leaves her game
Yeah,
to go to another game because you can do that now. I mean, that's the whole plot of the first film, that you can't jump
Yeah.
games, right?
this movie is maybe I want to see the original because the original was great.
So she leaves to go to Slaughter Race. What is Slaughter Race?
Slaughter
Slaughter
Race.
Race.
And I guess no one's going to remember that she was in the game. She's just gone now.
Well, she was a glitch.
But the
Yeah.
girl in the beginning, and I give you that, but the girl in the beginning says, oh, you have to believe Vanellope. She's the best character.
Yeah. But she wasn't there when the arcade opened. She wasn't in there till after the first
But they had
movie,
King
yeah.
Candy on the roster. He took
Yeah.
the square. That's going to be an empty square on the waist selection.
Yeah.
Yes. But
So
she
at
was
the
center,
end,
so it's okay.
Ralph is talking to her on this.
Do you know what it needed? It needed a scene where Cuba took her place on the little racing
Cuba,
monster.
yeah.
Why
Yeah, why not? Or Fix It Felix or something.
They all
I
have their
don't
own
know.
games.
Why not have like
Fix It Felix is a dad now.
then bring somebody from the internet.
Like
I don't know.
Candlehead.
Make that scammy guy with the Team Fortress hats a racer.
I ate too much.
I don't know.
What were you saying?
Way
Something.
too much.
Do you want more of anything?
I'm going slow and I'm getting sick like you. I said at the end, he's talking to her on the phone, and they hang up, and the movie kind of ends with him okay not having his friend around
Well,
anymore.
they said there's gonna be an upkeep date or something, and they're gonna like see each other in like a month.
Right, but in an 80s movie, not a normal movie, in an 80s movie, he would have looked up and there would have been a girl there. That's how Pretty in Pink ends. That's how the video for If This Is It ends. You lose your girl, you look up, there's another girl.
Well, you can't really replace her.
Has
No, you can't, but what should have happened was they should have done a call back to the princess room, and Ursula comes out and goes, I am so lost, and Ralph goes, let me show you how to get home.
Let me just say,
Ralph and Ursula, that would be amazing, right?
as somebody who's unfortunately seen a lot of the more recent Disney movies, I think Disney lacks love. There's no romance in Disney movies. All the characters are stale, and they're like, I don't know, they're like
I don't know.
celibate.
Your
They have nothing.
mother seemed to love the racer girl from Slaughter Race.
Yeah, she's pretty hot.
But the way she wasn't flirtatious. None of the Disney characters have
Well,
romance.
she's not supposed to be.
Her and Vanellope drive flying cars into the moon. They make a little heart with the streamers from it.
And have them make out and stop pouting. If Disney wants a lesbian romance, then do it. But they don't do it.
I
so-
thought Elsa has a girlfriend.
What?
Wasn't that like a thing on the internet for a while?
It wasn't in the
Elsa's gonna
movie
have a
yet.
girlfriend.
It's
What does
exactly,
Plinkett say? It's either in the movie or it doesn't happen.
It's just lost. It's like they want to make the characters gay, but they don't want to do it. So the characters have awkward, no emotion. Come on, let's see
Are they
some love in
making a
these
toy
Disney
of the
movies.
E-boy?
Something,
Because like I
man.
love him. He's the best character.
That's the guy from Goldberg.
Yeah, it's Adam Goldberg.
E-boy.
He speaks in his nasally voice. Oh gosh, wow.
Little pop-up guy. How about the dark web?
That was funny.
They
could have done so much more with
You
that.
could have done so much more with it.
Yeah.
Why is the dark web so nice?
You can't do this. Listen, as a writer, knowing that it's an audience of kids, they went as far as they could. That's it. You can't go. What's he going to sell him? Because what's the dark web sell you?
Drugs.
Viagra, right? Having a problem? Need a pill? You can't do that in a kids movie. You can't do
That's
that.
something. How about the swashbuckler pilots down there? Yaw, matey. You got Jack Sparrow down there.
Oh, I'm
Maybe a Johnny Depp cameo?
I'm sure that's an easy
The pirate
conversation.
thing.
I'm sure they said, "Look, We're rebooting. Don't bring up Johnny Depp. He's Grindelwald now. Jack Sparrow is dead. It's a shame they're not going to kill Jack Sparrow. Maybe they will in the next movie because they're rebooting with a female Jack Sparrow.
Opening shot, his gravestone. Don't give Johnny Depp a penny. He's dead now.
Gravestone, pull back, young girl. I'll avenge you, father. And she runs off, and it's
No, that's gonna happen. That's real. 100%.
It's Pirates of the Caribbean. Dead girl's chest.
Oh my
That
god.
doesn't sound right.
That doesn't sound right, does it?
Will this also be?
Pirates of the Caribbean. Blow the man down.
Let me take a guess. It'll be a soft reboot with some wink wink nuds nuds cameos. Anthony Daniels will show up for no inexplicable reason.
Yeah.
And she'll have no love interest and have no
But
emotion.
can you imagine a theater of people applauding for Gib? No.
Gib leans in. Anybody want some tea?
Hey.
Look at this cute little meme I'm going to put on Facebook.
A meme.
right now.
I mean, what does it say?
This Thanksgiving, I'm thankful for LuLaRoe leggings are stretchy.
Wow.
What the?
So you can eat more. Duh.
Anyways, I'm a cynic and I don't like movies, and that's all I have to say.
Okay.
I drew a duck. You like my duck?
Drew a duck.
I'm posting my LuLaRoe thing.
Well, the Tucker Thanksgiving is now, just so we're aware, comprised 21 minutes.
21 minutes. It's terrible episode.
21 minutes from service to your mother being sick.
Oh my god.
Well, I have to recover because we still have an amazing cheesecake for dessert.
That you sat on.
I really
Yeah.
hope.
You did sit on it. You sat on the
I
cheesecake.
did. No one told me it was in the seat in the car. And it was dark at night.
Let me just say, as a confused
I
portion.
didn't hurt it.
Perfect.
Which is your what's the word I'm looking for?
Normal?
Fallback position?
Yeah,
Default.
who had
Default, that's
who
it.
had a work shift last night and lost it this morning. I better get my shift back.
Okay.
What if
Austin
you
is
turned
full
your-
of shift.
You could have turned your phone off, set it aside, and stayed home all day.
Right.
He doesn't have that gene.
You weren't on the schedule. You didn't have to do anything.
It's been
I have
pretty
to work.
eventful.
Have you ever? You don't watch The Office. When they fired, when when Dwight quits and goes to Staples, and all the plants die, and they can't figure out why, they didn't know that Dwight would come in on his day off and water all the. That's Austin. He's like grooming the Target dog when nobody's there.
Oh my god.
His name is Spot. By
The
the
store,
way.
the
It has a
store.
name?
His
Yeah.
name's Bullseye.
No, it's not. Let me explain. Oh my god.
There was...
Real quick before you do that, the store is dark, and you see Austin straightening his shelves, going dun 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 doodle doodle. Right? No.
Have you seen the animated short of the dog? It played before Wreck-It Ralph. You
Yeah.
guys hadn't come in yet.
I thought it was Spot. Is he Bullseye?
Watch the animated short.
What animated
the dog
short?
section
What's
is called
the name?
It's a
Bullseye's
little 5-minute
Playground.
animated short where the dog is doing a photo shoot. He's like in a fake pop
Oh,
vinyl
you're talking about a cartoon
thing. Yeah.
commercial. Oh yeah, we were getting popcorn.
It was during but right before the trailers.
What's the name of the Target dog? Somebody bring this up on the
I
phone.
just did.
Bullseye.
Bullseye.
Bullseye. Okay, well it's not Spot. It's Bullseye.
It's Bullseye.
I should know that.
Wait,
because
Bullseye, formerly known as Spot.
There you
They
go.
changed his
They changed
name.
it.
He was
He
Spot
was Spot.
originally.
Hmm.
Is it officially?
I thought it was Spuds McKenzie.
I was gonna say, like, isn't Bullseye a bad name for a mascot?
He has a Wikipedia page.
I mean, think about it.
Do
Bullseye.
I know? Does Dad have
Bull-
Wikipedia page?
What is the name of the Taco Bell dog? Does it have a name?
No clue.
The Yo Quiero Taco Bell. Yo Godzilla.
Oh, I'm gonna quiz you guys on Target. You guys
Ooh,
want some Target
fun.
quizzes? What is Bullseye's playground?
The dollar section.
You're good.
Did you know that Bullseye lives on a ranch in North Los Angeles? He
There you
belongs to David McMillan.
There's a real dog.
He's a real dog.
We had to
It's a
cast
girl.
something to make
Girl
that
dog.
sculpture.
I don't think that's how that works. I hope not.
Was there any more Target trivia, or the end of
Is that
there?
Oh,
trivia?
yeah.
One
There's a
question.
live dog inside
Let
the
me
porcelain
explain.
dog.
What is the name of Target's proprietary phone that we use to look up items without tags? It's real big on the phone, and when we bring it out to look up an item, you'll see the name.
What is he talking about?
There's a scanner,
Bullseye.
Big phone.
there's a scanner tool, and it has a
Phone.
name written on it. It's called a zebra. Go get your sign out your zebra, Austin. Get your zebra. Okay. All right. Which button on the register is gift receipt? Add a gift receipt to this item.
Why would we know
This
that?
is the worst trivia.
It's on the monitor when you're purchasing the items. You should see this.
My phone keeps dinging. Quit
K6.
tagging me and stuff. You're ruining the
K6.
show.
Whatever.
K6?
Yeah. Oh, here's a fun Target fact.
What's the address of Knott's Berry Farm?
On store. I don't know.
1-800.
What's the address of Knott's Berry? He's asking weird stuff about his work like we would know.
8039 Beach Boulevard.
That's exactly what it is.
Wow.
Is it really? How did I know that?
What does scuba mean?
Wait, go back.
What does
How did I
scuba
know
mean?
I don't know.
Scuba diver.
Scuba. It's an acronym for a word. This is the Family Ties
Scuba
episode where Mallory
diver.
gets it.
Oh.
Scuba
8039 Beach Boulevard.
No, I knew it just came out of my head. I knew that.
Self-contained underwater breathing apparatus.
I'm just impressed. I knew
Bob
that.
and Lisa,
Nobody else
people.
impressed?
Bob and
That's a
Lisa
big
at the
deal.
register.
I really did.
What?
What?
Oh my gosh.
Mom?
Comment. Huh?
Bob and Lisa, what does it mean?
Bob and Lisa. I have no
What?
idea.
Bottom of basket.
Oh, Bob is a
And
cart
Lisa?
on the cart. Something left on the bottom of the cart.
Lisa?
I don't know Lisa.
What?
I only know Bob.
Let it set aside.
Look inside always.
Oh,
Look
like
inside
purses and,
always.
Yep.
Yeah. Did you Lisa the purse?
Well,
Yeah.
inside's one word. You can't take the S
Look
from inside.
A fascinating study of human
Oh,
behavior
yes.
is how many normal people, not thieves, like normal people, try and put little touristy sample stuff like deodorants inside boxes, and when they pick it up to scan it, you see a silent ugh, like a ugh.
Like you were
I
going to take it?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
Scumbags.
I know.
Just pay for it.
Did you know that if you pick a frozen item out at Target and put it back, it has to be defected? It can't go back in the freezer.
Well, you don't want anybody getting sick.
Yeah, we don't know how long it's been out. So even, Mom, if you put back a frozen pizza and you put it in the Coke holder at the front of the store, we're not going to take it back. We're going to destroy it. We have to.
Wow, that's
A big
interesting.
furnace in
So,
the back.
if you just got out chocolate ice cream a few minutes ago and you want to just take it back to where it belongs, that way you don't waste the food.
What is the term
Huh?
for the items that are shoplifted every year from a store?
Though, yes, there's a term for that. Let me think of it. It has a name. It's called, No, I know this, not you. Hold on.
If she knew it, I'd be impressed.
I think I know from Sears, but I don't remember.
There is a term, and I forgot what it's called. The security guard told me this, and I failed him.
Yeah,
And he's my friend, so.
yeah.
What's his name?
It starts with an
I
S.
don't know.
Starts with an S. What is it?
Shrinkage.
That's not it. That's not what we use anymore.
Oh, sorry, old man.
That wasn't it, Dad.
I want to say
Shrinkage.
it's like uncounts for unaccounted.
Uncounts?
Something like
You
that.
guys, first Lisa, where you take the S from inside, and now uncounts? How about an uncandle? Do you know what an uncandle is?
Oh, Jesse, you've really gone to town decorating this placemat.
Yeah, she's drawing.
Do you know what flush means?
Yeah, when you're done, you flush.
It means
It's a really good hand on a video poker machine.
It means the products at the register stores have been grabbed a lot, so push everything to the front and move all the candy bars to the front so it looks flush. You won't tell me flush the stuff.
Facing, right? Facing?
Yeah, facing. Yep.
I remember facing at Walgreens.
You want to sort of look
Make the
nice.
labels always look facing.
I didn't mind doing that, though. I was
We
really
used
good
to,
at that.
all we did at Blockbuster was straighten video boxes all day.
Yeah.
All day.
Do you guys know what A1, B1, C1, and D1 are?
Those are sauces your mother likes on her mashed potatoes.
No, A1 is from the registers to pet food. B1 is from greeting cards to house appliances. C1 is all of bedding. And D1 is all of toys and electronics.
Got it.
Do you know what hard lines and soft lines are?
I heard them say that one because they go on the radio and
Yeah.
go that they need cleanup and hard
Yep.
lines or whatever.
What's hard lines and what's soft lines?
I don't know.
Soft lines are
Clothes.
the frozen section.
So soft lines is clothes and hard lines everything else. That's because when you're walking on the store, the lines are drawn hard into the ground, and when you're in clothing, it's always carpet. Those are the soft lines because there's soft lines in the ground.
Who knew?
I knew.
Well, I don't think I can color anymore.
Oh my god.
I'm full.
Do you guys know what drive up is?
What's that?
You guys know drive up.
What do you?
Yeah, it's awful.
So at Target, we have a new drive up system where you can park outside and we deliver the goods to you. So it's like an app you download.
Yeah.
And we're really trying to push it. We actually bought the company Ship It to get groceries to you faster. They really want Target to be a drive-up service. And because of it, it's our priority. So whenever somebody drives up, which is usually about every 2 hours,
Kill me?
you hear what?
Kill me on the turkey.
And you have 2.5 minutes to get it out there or you don't meet quota. So it's when that honk is done, like all the managers have to make sure the stuff gets to the customer in under 2 minutes.
But it's a matter, it's in a basket waiting to go.
Yes,
You
but-
know the person's coming.
Unlike the modern Targets, which have a remodeled section for online orders, We don't have that, so half of our autos are in go backs in a pile, and half of them are in the Kodak machine stuff.
Yeah, I see them. They look
Yeah.
trashy.
So we don't know where, and it's not advertised.
Why do you guys have that sports section up front?
It's overstocked. Yeah,
It's just so dumb.
I don't know.
This is Buena Park.
Yeah.
There's no sports team here.
We never sell
Zero.
anything. The only thing I've rang up is we have sold quite a bit of Dodgers merchandise in the past few
Well,
years.
because they were doing well.
Because they were doing well, but now nobody's buying.
But that used to be the return counter.
Yes.
Then it was a phone store.
Yes.
And now it's a sports store.
And soon, when we remodel, it'll be customer service. We'll move
Customer service.
and online orders.
Online orders. I have to return something to Target. Shouldn't be very busy returning
We're switching
today.
things up. Like, when I first started, go-backs went in carts. So the carts were really big, the baskets, and all the go-backs went in there. But corporate said we can't do that anymore. We have to use 3 tiers. Do you know what a 3 tier is? No? 3 tiers is a tiny shopping cart that has 3 racks on wheels. And now we have to use the 3 tiers for go-backs.
Yeah, I saw you doing it in toys the other day.
They are big enough, so it's just we pile and pile and pile and pile.
Yeah, I watched the guy get mad at me because I put
Yeah.
something on one of those. He
Well,
gave me a
that's-
dirty look.
That's what you're supposed to do. Everything goes on those. I don't know what that guy's problem was. The one thing I don't like about the 3 tiers is they accelerate very fast, unlike carts, and the wheels are very sharp.
It's a big
so
word.
I usually
Nap time.
No.
cut my foot up.
Can we get to dessert
Got
yet?
wheels.
No, we have to clean everything and
Yeah.
take a nap.
All right. Well, Black Friday is tonight. I might be working, and hopefully it all goes well.
Anybody want to say anything before I end the
Why
show
is
here?
the show just me? Why doesn't anybody else?
Did
say
you know
something?
that
You
if
just keep
You don't give
talking.
us room. We
If
have
you
time.
mod in a Disneyland trash can to a roller coaster tycoon game, you don't suddenly get a following of Disneyland fandom people. You suddenly get a following of Disneyland trash can fandom people.
There's
And you get people commenting on it saying, please make more Disneyland trash cans.
Well, is it any wonder they have made collectible pins of all the trash
There are little
cans?
toys of them all.
Yep.
Salt and pepper shakers. So that's a thing.
It's a thing.
There's a whole group dedicated to the Dole Whip.
Uh-huh.
They make toys of
At
the
least it's edible.
food. The Mickey Mouse waffle is a toy.
Josie, what are you excited for Christmas?
Another hoodie because I've been in this Shrek hoodie since I've got it.
Luna, what are you excited for?
December
Christmas?
7th, Smash Brothers.
There you go. Smash Bros. What's what's the most hyped thing about Smash? What are you ready for?
It's got a story mode.
It's got a story.
It's
mode.
got
There you
Simon
go.
Belmont.
It's got Simon
Richter.
Bell. Richter. Well, I mean, can't.
Welcome
argue
to the
that.
party,
I
Richter.
say these 2 rolls are thrown.
K-Rool.
Save 'em.
We don't have baggies.
Oh,
We'll just leave them out. If somebody can ease them, they ease them. If
No,
not,
the most hype thing is that Kirby
There
has
go the
his
rolls,
flame dash
folks.
attack back.
she's going to throw them away.
oh, okay. That's cool.
This has been eventful.
Mom, what are you excited for Christmas?
Getting a doll, so Santa better bring you one.
Little Mac doesn't go into free fall when you use a
No
side B.
pressure.
You use
Oh
a side
my
B and then
God.
up B and still have.
This is a
room before
woman.
free
I
fall.
bought her a doll once for Christmas. And I got a lecture. I am an adult. I don't want a doll.
I wasn't into
I want
dolls yet.
shoes.
I was into
And now
shoes.
she wants a doll.
What a doll!
I don't know what
My
I want.
Wreck-It Ralph idea was that when they go to eBay,
my God.
he finds out that old arcade games are worth a lot of money. So at the end of the movie, he has to start piecing away the arcade because Litwack's arcade is going out of business.
He has to sell
they
Fix-It
sell
Felix
the
and
Fix
go on
It
his own.
Felix. Because at the beginning of the movie, he's like, "Oh, I love just hanging out, but I have to go back to my machine.
Yeah.
If I just didn't have the machine, I'd be living a wonderful
So
life."
he lets Litwack know it's worth a
Yeah.
bundle and they sell it.
They leave Litwack a notice that the game's worth $1 billion.
But the game would be incomplete without the villain, so the guy would bring it back.
Uh-huh.
Well, no, that's why you have a character somewhere around the line that needs a purpose, and you make him the new villain. I don't know.
Like the sour ball guy.
Yeah, somebody. And then Ralph has to realize he has to move on too from his own game. It gives him an arc. Because Vanellope had an arc and he didn't.
Here's my question. Are there a bunch of young children now looking to play in the electrical outlet, hoping to find little characters in there?
I would hope
Because
not.
that's decidedly dangerous.
I think the world building compared to Toy Story is terrible.
Are they making
Like-
Slaughter Race?
It's just Grand Theft Auto.
I was going to say, oh, you know what? I don't want to go on about
But
this.
Grand Theft Auto doesn't have a shark. Just even when your mother, the shark, when the shark appeared, your mother went, "Oh my God, the shark!"
Grand Theft Auto calls the microtransactions shark cards. You buy a shark
I
card
will not
to
say
turn
that
real
at all.
money into in-game money.
Okay,
Yeah, we sell those. I wing them up a lot.
there was a shark with dogs in its mouth.
By the way, a new study showed that, like...
A new study show.
A new study
This is
shows.
about surveyed people today.
Like,
My broker is E.F. Hutton, and E.F. Hutton says...
Okay, what's the study show?
this generation of kids, the one right now that's being born, is going to be really into gambling. Like, really
Gambling.
hardcore. Kids are getting into gambling.
Loot crates.
Loot boxes. And an interesting part is that people are speculating a big reason why gambling is now taking off in the United Kingdom is due to Animal Crossing.
The mobile game.
So there you go.
Am I saving this little bit
Animal
of stuff?
Crossing slot machine. Who's
Well, I'm
ready?
just upset
Yeah.
that they didn't air Young and the Restless episode today because
Oh,
it's
what a tragedy.
Thanksgiving.
This is a
So
tragedy.
I'm upset,
What a tragedy.
and I'm gonna sue
What stores are open today?
Target.
Target's open.
7-Eleven.
7-Eleven. Is Starbucks open?
Starbucks.
Johnny Rockets.
McDonald's.
McDonald's?
Johnny
Let's go to
Rockets is
Starbucks.
open.
You ready?
You could do Starbucks.
We have cake.
Oh, we have
Okay.
cheesecake.
Cheesecake. So don't waste the
Let's
money.
eat.
There you
Let's
go.
get this bread.
I'm
Let's
with
get
Mom.
this cheesecake.
Is PetSmart open? Do the puppies have to be there on
Puppies.
Thanksgiving Day?
Puppies.
I don't think PetSmart is open, but the dogs are in there regardless. Where would they go?
Let's get a dog. Can we get a
We're
dog
getting a dog next year.
next year?
We're going to find a really old dog
Yeah,
for
it's
you.
gonna sit and lay with me all
Yes.
day.
Is
Jennifer Jean is live. Why is she live?
Save the corn. It's a lot.
If the kids will eat it,
No, I
yeah.
wouldn't eat
No,
it.
I'm good.
No.
I'm gonna save it.
Hashtag don't save the corn.
Why don't you mail that to starving kids, honey? Look at your mother's feathers.
I know. I made such a cute outfit. I don't think
Mom, what's the name? What's the name of your turkey soda?
I'm a moth.
Rachel Turkle. What else would it be?
I'm not gonna say the macaroni either. Nobody eats it.
Rachel Turkle.
I actually got this family to sit down and watch a full documentary with me. How was that?
It was good.
Yeah, that was great.
Quality 10 out of 10.
You didn't watch
Every single person interviewed denied that there was any sexual component to that at all. So basically, they're all liars.
I was actually going to criticize that.
Liars! Admit it!
Yeah.
Just admit it! You're wearing a $2,500 fursuit.
Do I save this?
If Wreck-It Ralph can say the internet's a nice place for kids,
Yeah.
then the furries
Well,
can
I
too.
actually blame that on the host. I didn't think she did a good job. I think she kept jumping to the question over and over again. There's one scene, it bothered me. She asks the girl in the wheelchair, she really presses her and says, there's no sexual content here. And the girl stutters. He's like, well, yeah, but it's not really, you know.
Yeah.
Like, God, don't lay the pressure on these people. Of course there is.
Throw it.
The best
This-
explanation
you want it.
I ever saw on this is Christopher Noessi. Luna, you know
Oh,
him.
I've heard before.
He used to do a really good podcast where he would have his boy friends on and talk with them.
He's like,
And he said, do cheerleaders add a sexual component to sports and sports fandom?
Yes.
Yes, they do. Then the boy fandom does have that. It's no different.
No difference between cheerleaders
I
and
went to every football game in high school.
I need to run water.
I don't care about football.
You want cheerleaders.
Yes.
So we go to Comic-Con, not for the comics, but for the furries.
Well, no, wait a second. There's an argument to that. There are people that go to Comic-Con for the naked girls, let's be honest.
Yeah.
There are people that do that, and the naked
Oh,
men.
no. Cosplay is a serious thing. These women are not out to show their bodies or to get money from men. Nothing like that.
You can't deny.
Every one of those cosplay girls will tell you the name of their Patreon as quickly as they can. And I'm not defaulting them. If they want to sell and guys want to buy, rock and roll. I support cosplayers. I buy their stuff.
Give me his name.
With the exception of the 10%, because there is always going to be a 10% of the Foley fandom that's like celibate or ace. I know they're out there. But with the exception of that, yes, there is that side to it. That does exist. But every fandom has that.
Yes.
Literally every fandom.
Of course.
Some money.
Yeah, that's reality.
You just ignore it.
So to make a documentary where you deny that exists,
Luna
is
sits
very odd.
and I watch Buck Rogers every day. It's not for the great special effects.
Luna's gonna take trash out.
Is there a sexual component to Buck Rogers? I didn't know.
Who's Buck Rogers?
Really? Aaron Gray is not enough for you?
I don't know anything about it.
Oh my
What is it?
Do you like
god.
the little robot guy?
I
It's
love
okay
the
if
robot.
you love
The one that looks like a
robot
wang?
guy.
Yeah. Beady, beady, beady. Come on, Buck. We gotta get moving.
What?
Are you gonna kill
Buck
him?
Rogers.
I don't know what that is.
It's a TV show. I used to watch it when I was a kid. I watch it now on MeTV. I also own the box set of all the episodes.
Why?
Because it's a fantastic show. It stars Aaron Gray and a few other people. Okay, well, they're cleaning up. We're going to wrap it up.
Okay.
Happy Thanksgiving from the Tuckers, your friends at 91 Reasons.
Thanks for listening. By Grandthar's Hammer. We'll be back with another episode. Live long and prosper. May the force be with you. So say we all. Hey, hey, hey.
How do you be social? I'm so bad at this. I don't even know where to begin.
It's in your blood.